For the physical properties and concentrations lab, you will need 2 beakers, a pipette, and a graduated cylinder. You will use the 2 beakers as a reservoir for your blue water and your 20% stock solution.
After you have prepared the blue water and the stock solution, before we start the dilutions, you must always wash the pipette.
Once you have washed the pipette, ensure that you prime it. You can do this by taking a small portion of your stock solution into your pipette and working it up and down the pipette and repeat it 3 times.
Now it is time to start your dilutions. You must always fill your pipette to where the meniscus matches to the top marker that says 0. For this dilution, we use 20 milliliters of the stock solution and 5 milliliters of the blue water.
To ensure that your measurements are accurate, fill the flask up to the line with the blue water and line it up with the meniscus.
Next is to take the mass of the flask. First, you will need to take the mass of the empty flask, so that way you can subtract the mass of the full flask from the empty flask and record it. You will need to repeat this step for every single dilution that you do.
Now it's time for cleanup. You will need to rinse your pipette the same way you did at the beginning of the lab. Wash it with the water and work it thoroughly through the pipette.
Next, you will need to wash out the graduated cylinder, the breaker, and any other lab materials you use and put them back in their designated area. Also, never forget to wipe off your lab area in case of chemicals splashing onto your table.